What's going on, everybody? It is time for the RetroYuuki Roundup show for August 31st, 2022, the week 2 of fall 2022 season. There is some new stuff coming back. New stuff on the way. Let's get into it. So, as you can see, that is the channel, the main channel, and you may have seen something else. On the banner, you may have noticed somebody has returned to this channel, and that is Francis the Fox, our original mascot for this channel. Back in 2021, when we first started exploring original characters, I decided, you know what, let's go with a fox. And welcome to Francis the Fox, I guess, because that's how he was born, out of nowhere. Oop, out of nowhere. Then, of course, our recent addition, Francis the Hedgehog, is actually going to be in VRChat. Okay, so that's our number 2. Number 3, Neko Francis was actually an OC given to me and then given to somebody else, and then all of that good stuff happened. Have a nice day. Anyway, what did they have something to do with today's roundup show? Well, I would like to introduce you to Francis Fridays. Ladies and gentlemen, Francis Fridays is going to be a thing now. Even into the winter season, folks. So you just got a little preview of now this Friday and winter season. Welcome to the show. Now, here's how it's going to work. There's a few ways that it's going to work. Francis Fridays is going to be a thing on Fridays where we play Sonic and Mario games here on the main channel and on Facebook. Here's the caveat. The caveat is who's playing what. Francis the Fox likes Mario. Primarily everything Mario. Therefore, Francis the Fox will play your Mario games. Okay, sounds simple. Included in this package deal will be Mario ROM hacks like Mario and Luigi Color Kingdom Quest, and Mario games like Super Mario Sunshine will be included in this package deal. In addition, Mario mods will also be included in this package deal, assuming that the mods work properly. And Mario modified games like Super Mario 64 Randomizer will be also be included in this package deal. Francis the Hedgehog, on the other hand, will play Sonic games. Included in this package deal are your regular Sonic games like Sonic Adventure 2, modded Sonic games like Sonic Adventure 2 Randomizer, and Sonic game mods. For example, Sonic World. I actually have the game, although it's a demo, and I actually like it. Now, before we go on the channel itself, let's dive deep into the layouts. I would like to present to you the layouts that I'm going to be using for the 2 characters. So this is Francis the Hedgehog. Now keep in mind that there are some terminologies I need to talk about YouTube and Facebook. As you can see, subscribers, emeralds, rings, and members. You may have noticed this scoreboard idea looks very familiar to you. And that is because I am inspired by Sonic Adventure 2 scoreboard. So that's where this is coming from. So subscribers, emeralds, rings, and members on the top is the number of X of what I said. The number of subscribers, number of emeralds, number of rings, and number of members. Now, rings and emeralds are very different though. Emeralds are super chats on YouTube. So if you do a super chat, your name will be added to that board on the top. On the middle, I should say. On rings. Now, what are rings in the case of stuff? Rings are for our Facebook friends, because on Facebook you do stars, and instead of stars we call them rings here. So if you donate star on Facebook, you're actually giving rings here on the channel, and it counts. Now you may have noticed there's already a name on the board way on the top left. I'll explain where that is going in a moment. Members. Now members are YouTube only. What are members? Members are actually subscriptions here on Facebook to support the channel. Now, when I say subscription, I don't mean pressing the subscribe button. What I mean to say is it's a bonus way to support the channel, and you get perks. I'm not going to discuss that today, but if you are a member, your name will be on the board, okay, on the latest member tab. Okay, so that's how that group works. In the middle is just for names. On the bottom though, you're going to notice that there are monthly leaders. If you are a monthly leader, that means your name will be on the board. So for example, I'm just going to give an example, Sonic example. If Sonic donates 500 rings, but Amy donates 501, Amy will just take over Sonic by 1 ring, but Amy will be on the board on the monthly leaders category. And that's how that works. Same thing with emeralds. If Amy super chatted $5, but Sonic super chatted 6, Sonic will be on the board for the emeralds tab. And speaking of on the board, we already have an Emerald King. That, my friend, is Francis the Hedgehog coming to the board right now. Now, I think that is correct, but I have to look at the numbers. But it's showing $60. I don't know if that's correct per se, but I know for sure it's around that said number. So where does the number go? The $60 has to go to the total number up on the board, on the top scoreboard. Okay, so that $60 that needs to go over there. I'm going to fix this when I'm ready. Okay, so that goes over there. So for example, let's say Amy Rose, I don't know, donates in one month, by the way, these are 30 day period. If Amy in a total of 30 days gets a super chat of $61, her name will be on the board on that area. So that's how this works. It's like a game within the game. Okay? Now same thing for Francis the Fox. As you can see here, it's empty. It won't be empty for long, because I'm just going to add our Emerald King already on the board. Why not? I'm just going to put him already on the board, and that's still going to be the same guy, Francis the Hedgehog. Okay, so he's already the Emerald King right now for the month of August. Okay, and then that $60 number would be over here too on the board. Now, where was I inspired for this one though? I was inspired by Mario Party 3. Although there's 4 counters and not 2. Because in Mario Party you only get coins and stars. But when it comes to Facebook and YouTube, you get coins, stars, emeralds. So what are the coins for? Well, coins in this case are for subscribers on YouTube. The red emerald is for members. How many members? The stars is for stars on Facebook, and the emerald, the green one, is for super chat total. And then whoever got the latest super chat will be on the board here on the bottom. And actually, let me add that right now so that we do not forget. So it will be most recent super chat. This should be $15, and it is correct. That is the correct. That is not only the correct name, that is the correct amount. But because that's the latest one from last night. Now, if you are a member, then your name will be on the red emerald, not the green one. Okay, that's how that goes. So that's it for the demonstration of the. Actually, one more thing. What is this question mark block for? If we are playing a Super Mario World ROM hack, I'll be putting details of the ROM hack on the top. If we are playing Super Mario Sunshine, however, It's not a ROM hack, therefore it doesn't get on the board for the question mark. Maybe it will. I'll think about it. I'll be nice, if you will. Now let's get back to the actual channel, because I want to show you guys where we're going to be doing these Francis Fridays. Francis Fridays will be celebrated every Friday, even in the winter season. And I'm going to show you where we're going to play. So we're going to be live on this main channel every Friday for Francis Fridays. This actually technically replaces our community nights, because we usually do Fortnite and Apex and all that on Fridays. However, the reason why I'm deciding not to do it anymore, I just don't see as much people watching Fortnite or Apex at this time. I think it's just because my channel is mostly for like, not for kids per se, but for like games that you guys like, because my name is RetroYuuki. So it actually makes sense to put Mario on a board. So that's why I'm going to decide to flip on the Fortnite for a while and play Mario and Pokemon, Mario and Sonic again, because that's what I think you guys want more. So I'm going to go back to that. So it actually changed. It actually is the reversal of the community nights. So that's going to be every Friday. But I'll talk about Sundays in a moment. So we're going to play the Sonic Mario games on the main channel every Friday. Now, I want to talk about two other channels in particular. The Francis Lair is going to be for everything Francis the Fox, Francis the Hedgehog, and Neko Francis. The Mario games, Sonic games, and VRChat and reactions. Where does the reactions come into play? Well, the reaction videos are going to be done by Neko Francis, because both the other two play video games. The other one needs to do something. Therefore, reaction videos. We're also going to be going back to something that I think you guys want, and that is called DeviantArt reaction videos. If you guys remember, we had something called the Infinite Zone. Also a channel of mine. So if you guys remember this is used to be a thing that we used to do, by I decided to technically cancel, but I'm bringing it back. But it's going to be done by Neko Francis now, not Infinite. So what we used to do is react to art on DeviantArt and community art as well. I'm bringing this back. I'm going to present it differently. So for example, we did the silver edition. So what we did is I react to art of, well, Silver the Hedgehog. Look at this one. This one's really cool. Now I've been wondering, isn't this something similar to the other Sonic channels like Sonic the Hedgehog or Shadow the Hedgehog? Yeah, it's very similar. But I present this in my own way. I'm presenting this my own way. So it's kind of similar, but it's not. The concept is the same, to share art from the community, but the execution is going to be different, because I'm using a voice mod for all three characters, and we're going to present this differently this year. Okay, I'm not going to show you a preview today because I'm not ready. But let's just say it's going to be different. Okay, I'm not going to be like, because remember, I edit stuff now. I want to tap into my creative potential. So I'm not going to present it like I did with Infinite Zone. I'm going to be presenting it very differently. this season. Now it looks the same, but trust me, it's gonna be a lot different once you see it. I'm telling you, I think you guys are gonna like it. So that's what we used to do with Infinite Zone. So I'm gonna go back to this, but I'm gonna do it for Neko Francis stuff. And then we're also gonna showcase community art. So if you'd like to draw, if you like to paint, if you like to do this, Neko Francis wants your art and show it off. Don't be afraid. Come on in, have some fun because you know will be a ton. I use this as my slogan for VRChat, and I'm going to use it for my slogan for showing your artwork. But of course, it's not come on in, join the fun because it will be a ton. It will be something different. I'm going to make a new slogan for artwork showcase. So, so something like this actually, but more. This is not elegant in terms of like presentation, because the way I did this was so like 2021 that it's not presentable, kind of. Okay, so what I did here was I used the artwork from one of my friends. Okay, no, I gave credit and stuff, don't worry. But the way I presented the art in terms of like this, that is so 2021. I need to change that up. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it's time for a presentation change. Okay, so that's what's going to happen with our new edition, new version of the community art showcase. And remember, those are on Fridays because of Francis Fridays. So that's what's going to happen new. That's what's new here. And actually, you know what? These are really good stuff. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay? So that's Francis Friday material now. And because of the video game aspect, you get the best of both worlds, if you will. And remember, some of these games are gonna be back. Now I used to do this on upload, by the way. No, not gonna happen anymore. We're gonna do this for like live stream. Welcome to the new show. Welcome to the new Francis Fridays. Now, that's for the artwork. Now, we need to talk about one other channel, because the Francis layer is basically everything that I just said in one channel. But here comes the big boy. The HedgieFrancis channel is only for Francis the Hedgehog, because that's him. So now we have his own channel, Sonic Games and VRChat. Very simple, straightforward stuff. He's going to play Sonic games because of our stuff, and then he's only going to do VRChat because, well, he's coming to VRChat. So now what happens though? Because there is some stuff that I haven't talked about yet when it comes to VRChat. Wait a second, isn't he an Emerald Hunter? And the answer is yes. He is an Emerald Hunter, as in Sonic and Shadow Emerald Hunters, our series on VRChat, coming soon to a video near you. But here's where the rules. I want to explain some rule, and I don't think I think I talked about it, but not too much, especially on this channel. So what are the rules of VRChat characters on my channel? Well, simple. We have some rule. Okay. What if a character is unable to play or be played? What happens to them? Well, depends on the script. I follow the script. That's how I do these things. Okay? I follow the script and I act on it. Okay. So there's a simple rule. Number one, if a character is unconscious for one episode, that character is not out at all for any open lobby, because the open lobbies are completely separate from the actual episodes. So if a character is unconscious in the series, like Francis the Hedgehog, doesn't matter for open lobbies. It does matter for the series though. However, if Francis the Hedgehog dies and Emerald Hunters, then we have a little play. He's out on one, but he's safe on the other. He's out on Emerald Hunters. He is safe on open lobbies. Okay? So, open lobbies, he's fine. Don't worry. You're gonna see him like every Friday anyway. It's when it comes to the series that he's out. Okay? So that's the rule. And before anything, before we commit to plots and stories and episodes, yes, I will be transparent with this stuff, because I don't want to pull off a situation where what happened a few months ago happened. A character death triggered, well, drama. Okay? I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to be as transparent as possible within the realm of being transparent as possible. So if we're talking about plots where let's say Francis the Hedgehog dies and stuff, I'll let you guys know about it right away, so that there will be no crying. Because there's no crying in baseball, they said. I understand character deaths are hard, and yeah, trust me, might happen. But I need to let you guys know about it, because we're family here. We're the Yuuki fam for a reason. Okay? So that's when it's hard. Okay? I remember the saga that happened. I'm not gonna explain it here because it's gonna trigger spoilers, and I don't want to spoil stuff from other channels. So that's what happens. Yeah. It was nasty. We're not going to talk about that though. Okay? But that's it. That's the Francis Fridays preview. The promo video. I am almost done with it, but I don't want to release it just yet because I want to edit it correctly. And actually, I'm halfway done. Actually, I'm halfway done with the promo video. I just need to edit some stuff in terms of like what I want in it, because I have the Mario part. I don't have the Sonic part. So I'm going to be doing the Sonic part as well. And then I'm going to give you said video probably tonight, most likely tomorrow. Because you know how I edit stuff. I don't rush. I can't rush. And no pun intended to Sonic Rush. Okay? But that's how I roll. I cannot just give you a video just because I want to give it to you. Okay? And remember them highlight videos? Excuse me, that I do for VRChat? The reason why they're delayed right now is not because I don't want to do it. It's because I'm going to have some new custom graphics for the credits now. But wait a second. Isn't it custom already? Yes, it is. But I want to make it more fun to look at. Not just a static screen on the right side. No, 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 no. This season we have some new material. No more just boring static stuff. We're gonna be doing new movement, new stuff, new everything. So get ready for a lot of fun stuff to come. I won't demo the stuff until it's ready. Let's just say WIP, work in progress. and I am excited. That's it for this roundup. And that has been today's roundup. I hope you guys are excited for what is to come on Francis Fridays. Hashtag Francis Fridays becomes a thing. Friday night at 5. Joy.